where those market orders are most heavily concentrated. So we can see on Bitcoin moving up, we can see a blue line over here and a blue line over here, right? Without even reading the numbers. But when we go in and read the numbers, I want traders to understand what was going on. So we saw price giving us 114 for 2K, right? 114 for 2000. Now, what does that mean and why is that important? Well, the reason that's important is because you need to understand what the left and the right number represent. So the left number represents the total number of aggressive sellers, right? That is the bid. They are going in with sell market orders, right? Those are kind of live orders. They're going in with market orders. They're looking to sell at market prices. So on Bitcoin futures, this is going to be whatever that is, 119,430. We can see that there's significantly more market participants hitting the right number, which is the ask, right? 114 for 2K. That is a very large difference, hence why you see a very highlighted region over here, a blue region. So that shows you positive delta. That is showing you there's a lot more market participants going in, hitting the ask, going in with market orders to buy. They want to drive price higher. And so naturally what happens is they enter a fair value gap, right? They enter this fair value gap over here. So this was your first initial rejection candle. And we're going to be focusing on this region like we have, and we're also going to be focusing on the delta outliers, because one misconception that traders have is they think they need to read every single number. Well, that's absolutely not true, because the ATAS platform gives you the delta outliers here and the delta outliers here. So you're looking at the rejections, and you need to understand how rejections work, right? So when you come into this region, we're first focusing on this initial rejection over here. So what you saw is somewhere down here, you saw 114 for 2K or 2000, right? And you also saw up here, right? We're going to be focusing on what you saw in this region over here, right? In this, rough candle region, you saw 57 for 378. 57 for 378. So I'm just going to write that over here, right? So that's going to be 57 for 378.